Trailanga Swami, also known as Telang Swami, was a Hindu yogi and mystic famed for his spiritual powers who lived in Varanasi, India. He lived for 280 years and his monastic name was Swami Ganapati Saraswati. Trailanga Swami was born with the name of Shivarama in 1607 in Kumbilapuram at Vijayanagaram district in present-day Andhra Pradesh. Shivarama's parents were Narasimha Rao and Vidyavati Devi. They were devotees of Lord Shiva. After the death of Shivarama's father in 1647, he gave up worldly desires and told his half-brother Sridhar to take on the family responsibilities. Shivarama's mother confessed to him that his grandfather, on his deathbed, expressed his desire to be reborn to his daughter and continue his Kali sadhana for the benefit of mankind. She said that Shivarama was his grandfather in his previous life and was reborn as her son to fulfill the previous life's desire of performing the Kali sadhana. Upon initiation of the Kali mantra by his mother, Shivarama did his Kali sadhana in a nearby Kali temple but always remained near his mother. After his mother's demise, Shivarama smeared his mother's ashes on his body and continued Kali sadhana rigorously. He lived like a recluse near a cremation ground in a cottage built by his half-brother. After a 20-year arduous spiritual practice, Shivarama finally met his preceptor, Swami Bhagiratananda Saraswati from Punjab. In 1685, the Guru initiated Shivarama into sannyasa and named him Swami Ganapati Saraswati. He led a life of severe austerities and went on a pilgrimage where he lived in Prayag in 1733 before settling in Varanasi in 1737 and came to be called Trailanga Swami, a monk of the Dashanami order. Trailanga Swami had conquered the Ashtasiddhis, the 8 great perfections of spiritual powers. He is said to have walked on water and performed such extraordinary feats. Until his death in 1887, Trailanga Swami lived in various places such as Assi Ghat, the Veda Vyasa Shrama at Hanuman Ghat, and Dashashwamedh Ghat. He often roamed in the streets or the ghats stark naked like a carefree child. He was seen by the people either swimming or floating on the waters of the Ganges River for hours. He spoke little and was silent most of the time. The people got attracted to him upon hearing about his yogic powers. They arrived in droves to visit him and get relief from their sufferings. During his stay in Varanasi, contemporary Bengali saints like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Swami Vivekananda, Lahiri Mahashaya, and Swami Abhedananda regarded Trailanga Swami as a great monk and a yogi beyond compare. After seeing Trailanga Swami, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa said, "I saw the universal Lord himself using his body as a vehicle for his divine manifestation. He was in an exalted state of knowledge with no bodily consciousness. The place where he lived had sands that were so hot that none could stand upon it, yet he seated comfortably on it. One day, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa paid a visit to Sri Trailanga Swami. The Swami beckoned Ramakrishna to take a seat and held out his snuff box to him as a mark of welcome. Sri Ramakrishna asked him a few questions to which Trailanga Swami replied mostly by gestures. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa asked, "Is God one or two?" In reply, Trailanga Swami showed his forefinger. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa asked, "What is religion?" Trailanga Swami replied, "Nothing but truth." Ramakrishna Paramahamsa asked, "What is the duty of a living soul?" Trailanga Swami replied, "To see in his soul the divine soul or universal soul and serve him." Ramakrishna asked, "What is love?" Trailanga Swami replied, "To worship one's deity by all the 9 modes of bhakti or Navavidha Bhakti and to get into ecstasy until tears start flowing from the eyes. Ramakrishna addressed Trailanga Swami as Paramahamsa, the Supreme Swan, an honorific term to address any supreme spiritual master. Trailanga Swami used to break his long fasts by drinking buckets of buttermilk. A skeptic who wished to prove to the public that the Swami was a fraud instead brought him a bucket of calcium lime mixture that was used to whitewash walls. Trailanga Swami drank the entire bucket of calcium lime mixture with no adverse effect. Instead, the skeptic who schemed against the Swami fell to the ground, writhing in pain. Trailanga Swami broke his usual silence and explained to everyone who had gathered the law of karma, which is cause and effect. According to another story, Trailanga Swami often walked the streets like a naked sadhu. The Varanasi police became angry when they saw him walk naked in public and had him locked in a jail cell. Moments later, Trailanga Swami was standing on the prison roof. The police once again locked him into the cell only to see him reappear again on the jail roof. Eventually, they gave up their efforts and released him. Trailanga Swami's teachings are available in a biography written by Umacharan Mukhopadhyay, who was Trailanga Swami's foremost disciple. Trailanga Swami described bondage as an attachment to the world and liberation as renunciation of the world and absorption in God. He said that after being desireless, one can be liberated from samsara, the worldly existence, and that attachment to the transient world was one's chronic disease and its only medicine is detachment from it. Trailanga Swami died on Monday evening, 26th December 1887, after living for 280 years. His body was given Salila Samadhi, which is entering the body with due formalities for monks of the Dashanami sect, in the Ganges amidst his followers and disciples. Om Namah Shivaya.